3, 2, 1. And we're live, everyone. It is the morning when we do Coffeehouse worship. And our theme for today is Be Still, which, since this is just our second time being in this space, and we haven't quite gotten all of the wrinkles figured out, I'm looking forward to the moment of being still. And maybe you can help me get there. So we have what we do on these days is that we have a collection of poetry that wraps around the theme of Be Still, which you might know is some of the words that you find in Psalm 46. Some of you have been sent those words in this last year. And so we borrow from that, and we borrow from current culture, and we play with the words that invite us to be still in the presence of God. Have several people who are reading poetry today, a whole bunch of band members. Maris is over here live painting, so be sure to pay some attention to her. And we're going to begin with I'm a little concerned that I can't get the slideshow back up right now. Is it? Okay. Excellent. Okay. We're going to begin with I think I want to say, in case it's your first time here, that there's a bathroom that's right down this hallway. So you go out through this door and then out through the next door, which is also where the coffee is. If you didn't get coffee for yourself yet, you can grab coffee and really good snacks, and then go down the hallway to the right, and you'll find a bathroom at the end of that hallway. Oh, we're counting down again. Okay. but we're going to start with a song called Slow Burn.
Is that you? I'll give it a click again. Oh, we're there? That was Rubel that hit it, though. I think it's not working. The right arrow? Oh. It's not working.
You need batteries?
Somebody to click the button. How are we going to do that?
Sorry, everyone. We'll just work these things out here for a second. Does anybody out there feel like sitting backstage and clicking the clicker? Yeah? Okay. You have to wind your way carefully among the chords.
You can just press the space bar. All right. Heidi Williams to the rescue. 1, 2, 3,
Born in a hurry, always late. Haven't been early since 88. Texas is hot, I can be cold. Grandma cried when I pierced my nose. Good in a glass, good on green. Good when you're putting your hands all over me. I'm alright with the slow burn. Taking my time, let the world know. I'm gonna do it my way, it'll be alright. If if we burn it down and it takes all night, it's a slow In Tennessee, the sun's going down, but in Beijing they're heading out to work. You know the bar down the street don't close for an hour. We should take a walk and look at all the flowers. I'm alright with the slow taking my time, let the world be alright if we burn it down and it takes all night. It's a slow whatever feels good. Old soul, waiting my turn. I know a few things, but I still got a lot to learn. So I'm alright with the slow slow slow.
Let's take some deep breaths together as we begin this time of worship. Breathe in the breath of God and breathe it back out into the world. Breathe in God's peace and breathe that back out into the world. And breathe in God's grace. And breathe that back out into the world. And we begin our worship in the name of God who is creating. God who is sustaining. And God who is liberating us in all kinds of ways every day. This poem is called You Reading This, Stop. Don't just stay tangled up in your life, out there in some river or cave where you could have been. Some absolute lonely dawn may arrive and begin the story that means what everything is about. So don't just look either. Let your whole self drift like a breath and learn its way down through the trees. Let that fine waterfall smoke filter its gone, magnified presence all through the forest. Stand here till all that you were can wander away and come back slowly, carrying a strange new flavor into your life. Feel it? That's what we mean. So don't just read this, rub your thoughts over it. Now you can go on.
The sun would shine upon my face if I could only slow this pace. But I will not see the light today. Things to do and bills to pay. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby. Brother, is that your rifle there? And do you know the man in the middle of the crosshairs? No, I do not know my enemy's name. So much easier to kill him that way. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby. I will take the long way home. I will take the long way home. The sap is rising in the trees, and I will fall upon my knees, 'cause the songbird tells me as she sings, machines will not make sweeter dreams. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby. In my dreams, I will sleep like a baby.
Today by Mary Oliver. Stay. Today I'm flying low and I'm not saying a word. I'm letting all the voodoos of ambition sleep. The world goes on as it must, the bees in the garden rumbling a little, the fish leaping, the gnats getting eaten, and so forth. But I'm taking the day off quiet as a feather. I hardly move, though really I'm traveling at terrific distance. Stillness, one of the doors into the temple.
I'm getting better at slowing down, at slowing down, at slowing down. I'm getting closer to here and now, to here and now, to here and now. Turn them down now, all the voices. Fill my head up with ugly noises. I need the silence, I need the stillness. Worked hard to get here, don't wanna lose this. I'm getting better at slowing down, at slowing down, at slowing down. I've been chasing something out there, finding nothing and getting nowhere. Sat in the shadow, bit the bullet, close my eyes and find some way through it. I'm getting better at slowing down, at slowing down, at slowing down. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. So many stories, all of them half true, trying to keep me from being near you. Fear is a liar, fear is a killer. Truth feels good and love, it will deliver. I'm getting better at slowing down, at slowing down, at slowing down. I'm getting closer to here and now, to here and now, to here and now. I'm getting better at slowing down, at slowing down, at slowing down.
For Rest by Metta Herrick Carlson. The world hustles and bustles from a cruel lie. Idleness must be earned. It is reserved for the privileged who have achieved some success. A reward only after everything has been given or taken. But our bodies and our souls know better. They remember the seventh day of creation, the generation of rest, the rhythm of a holy pause before there could be more living. When we rest, we call out the lie for the sake of those fooled into thinking they are too powerful to rest, for the sake of those who are unsafe when they pause for peace. When we rest, we remember it is not a reward, but an essential beat. In our stopping, we witness what God is doing inside and way beyond us.
no one else around. A brand new start is all we need, is all we need to mend these hearts. Back to the beginning. Be still, let it go. Before we lost hope, when we still touched and love wasn't so hard. Be still, I already know. Foolish one with a smile, you don't have to be brave. Every time we fall down, but we're falling from grace. I'll gladly climb your walls if you'll meet me halfway. Slow it down. Why do we run? We're missing so much, babe. Just lay in my arms for a while. Be still. We should have known. Foolish one with a smile, you don't have to be brave. I'll gladly climb your walls if you'll meet me halfway. Every time we fall down, but we're falling from grace. Here's my hand and my heart, it's yours to take. Be still, be still, be still.
In Silence by Thomas Merton. Be still, listen to the stones of the wall. Be silent, they try to speak your name. Listen to the living walls. Who are you? Who are you? Whose silence are you? Who, be quiet, are you, as these stones are quiet? Do not think of what you are, still less of what you may one day be. Rather be what you are, but who? Be the unthinkable one you do not know. Oh, be still while you are still alive, and all things live around you, speaking, I do not hear, to your own being, speaking by the unknown that is in you and in themselves. I will try like them to be my own silence, and this is difficult. The whole world is secretly on fire. The stones burn, even the stones, they burn me. How can a man be still or listen to all things burning? How can he dare to sit with them when all their silence is on fire?
You can get lost in the music for hours, honey. You can get lost in a room. We can play music for hours and hours, but the sun will still be coming up soon. The world is just spinning a little too fast. If things don't slow it down soon, we might not last. So just for a moment, let's be still. You can get lost in the music for hours, honey. You can get lost in a room. We can play music for hours and hours, but the sun will still be coming up soon. The world is not forgiving of everyone's fears. The day is turning into months, the months turning into years. So just for a moment, let's be still. And they're tearing down so we can rebuild. And all of this time, it's just circles in my mind. So just for a moment, just for one moment, so just for a moment, let's be still. 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 Ain't no time left for me. I've been singing so clearly. Ain't no time for me. Oh, the world's just spinning a little too fast. If things don't slow it down soon, we might not last. The world's not forgiving of everyone's fears. The day is turning into months, the months turning into years. So just for a moment, let's be still. 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 Just for a moment, let's be still.
Trough by Judy Brown. There is a trough in the waves, a low spot where the horizon disappears and only sky and water and our company. And there we lose our way unless we rest, knowing the wave will bring us to its crest again. There we may drown if we let fear hold us in its grip and shake us side to side and leave us flailing, torn, disoriented. But if we rest there in the trough, in silence, being in the low part of the wave, keeping our energy and noticing the shape of things, the flow, then time alone will bring us to another place where we can see horizon, see land again, regain our sense of where we are and where we need to swim.
One, two, three, four.
Singing at the top of his lungs at peace. A head resting on his chest at peace. Lowering her into the ground at peace. Reeling in and casting back out at peace. But the war that's waging and rearranging our loyalties and priorities sometimes gets the best of me. Throw me some pieces,
Throw me some pieces.
pass on the pieces,
Pass on the pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
I send you my pieces. Help me move what's in the way for peace. The blocked roads and barricades for peace. Throw my mobile phone in the trash for peace. Shoving off from the shore toward peace. But the war that's waging and rearranging our loyalties and priorities sometimes gets the best of me. Throw me some pieces,
Throw me some pieces.
pass on the pieces,
Pass on the pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
I send you my pieces. But the war that's waging and rearranging our loyalties and priorities sometimes gets the best of me. Throw me some pieces,
Throw me some pieces.
pass on the pieces.
Pass on the pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
12 puzzle pieces.
I send you my pieces.
Send you my pieces.
I'm falling to pieces.
Fall into pieces.
Fill in the pieces.
Fill in the pieces. crumble to pieces.
I need your pieces.
Pieces.
Let Evening Come by Jane Kenyon. Let the light of late afternoon shine through the chinks in the barn, moving up the bales as the sun moves down. Let the cricket take up chafing as a woman takes up her needles and her yarn. Let evening come. Let dew collect on the hoe abandoned in long grass. Let the stars appear and the moon disclose her silver horn. Let the fox go back to its sandy den. Let the wind die down. Let the shed go black inside. Let evening come. To the bottle in the ditch, to the scoop in the oats, to the air in the lung, let evening come. Let it come as it will, and don't be afraid. God does not leave us comfortless, so let evening come.
Ooh, little sleepy boy, do you know what time it is? Well, the hour of your bedtime's long been past. And though I know you're fighting it, I can tell when you rub your eyes, you're fading fast. Ooh, you're fading fast. Would you run, come see St. Judy's comet roll across the sky and leave a spray of diamonds in its way? I long to see St. Judy's comet sparkle in your eyes when you awake. Ooh, when you awake, awake. Little boy, won't you lay your body down? Little boy, won't you close your weary eyes? Ain't nothing flashing but the fireflies. Well, I sang it once and I sang it twice. I'm gonna sing it 3 times more. I'm gonna stay till your resistance is overcome. 'Cause if I can't sing my boy to sleep, well, it makes your family's daddy look so dumb. Look so dumb. Won't you run, come see St. Judy's comet roll across the sky and leave a spray of diamonds in its way? I long to see St. Judy's comet sparkle in your eyes when you awake. Ooh, when you awake, awake. Little boy, won't you lay your body down? Little boy, won't you close your weary eyes? Ain't nothing flashing here but fireflies. Ooh, sleepy boy, do you know what time it is? Well, the hour of your bedtime's long been past. And though I know you're fighting it, I can tell when you rub your eyes, you're fading fast. Ooh, you're fading fast.
The house was quiet and the world was calm, by Wallace Stevens. The house was quiet and the world was calm. The reader became the book, and summer night was like the conscious being of the book. The house was quiet and the world was calm. The words were spoken as if there was no book, except that the reader leaned above the page, wanted to lean, wanted much most to be the scholar to whom this book is true, to whom the summer night is like a perfection of thought. The house was quiet because it had to be. The quiet was part of the meaning, part of the mind, the access of perfection to the page. And the world was calm. The truth in a calm world in which there is no other meaning, itself is calm, itself is summer and night, itself is the reader leaning late and reading there.
Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know that I am here. Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know. When darkness comes upon you and covers you with fear and shame, be still and know that I'm with you, and I will say your name. If terror falls upon your bed and sleep no longer comes, remember all the words I said. Be still and know. And when you go through the valley and shadows come down from the hill, if morning never comes to be still, be still, be still. If you forget the way to go and lose where you came from, if no one is standing beside you, be still and know I am. Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know I am.
Please pray with me. Gracious God, we thank you for this gathering of people and for gatherings of people all over the world who spend time in prayer and in song and in praise and in contemplation in various ways and various languages all over the world. Help us to all take a bit of time to be still, still the violence, still the hatred, still the places where there is unease and unrest, still the hands that would hit and hurt, still the mind. And help us to rest in your presence. Help us to know that you are our God. Help us to know that you are our refuge and our strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though the waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of this city. It shall not be moved. God will help it when morning dawns. The nations are in an uproar, and the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, and the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord. See what desolation he has brought upon the earth. He makes wars to cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow. He shatters the spear. He burns the shield with fire. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be still. Be. Amen. Thank you for being here today. I just have a few announcements for you. Some of you chose to bike to church today, and that group is going to bike around and to Pat's Tap, which is on like 35th and Nicollet. Shortly after church, there is also still coffee, so I would invite you to linger with one another and get to know the folks who came today. As we also turn this space around. So help yourself to more coffee and more treats if they're there. And then you get to walk by Maris's painting here, which is gorgeous. Thank you for that. And thank you to our readers and our musicians too. Yes, John. All right. Prayers for Captain Kirk, where no one has ever gone before. They changed that a while back to one, I think, right? Also, the folks who read have voted on the next book they're going to read, and it is Bewilderment by Richard Powers. And so I'll set a date for about a month from now for one section of that book, if you'd like to join us in that. I'll think about if we'll be here or try for one more outside time, probably here. So watch for that if you're interested in reading the book and having conversation about it. Later on today, there's an installation service for Pastor Nikki, who is the pastor of the other community that meets here for worship. That's Solomon's Porch. She's been around for a little over a year, but obviously it's a good idea to wait to have big celebrations like that. And so I will be here. I get to read a poem today at Nikki's installation, you know, like I do. And Maris is also going to be here live painting, so that's pretty fun. I think it's an open invitation, so if you'd like to come and support Pastor Nikki, you can come here at 4:30, and folks will be here, and there's a dance party afterwards. So it's right here. Any other announcements that I'm forgetting? It's really likely today. All right, go in peace.